welcome back to my channel. And if this is your first video of mine that you are clicking on, my name is Haley and I travel full time and I live out of my SUV. Not every day is going to be adventurous, and today is one of those days where I'm staying put at the campground, gonna get some work done, going to reorganize my vehicle because when you live in a small space, it gets messy so quick. And if you saw my video from last week, you know I left behind my Jackery, but look what I got back. Yes, I got it back, and yesterday, since I wasn't sure if they had it or if I was even going to get it back, I ended up ordering a new one, a bigger one that has more watts, so it will last longer and I don't have to charge it as often. I did spend a pretty little penny on it, but if you're looking for a Jackery, they're on an amazing sale right now on Amazon. The new one I got was supposed to be $1,000, but they had a $450 coupon, so I spent $579, which is insane. So if you're outdoorsy or you want a power station, I'm just gonna put my Amazon storefront in the description, because if you click on my Amazon storefront, even if you don't get anything that I listed, but you purchase something within 24 hours, I get a very small commission from it. I highly recommend getting these Jackeries, and I'm so thankful that I got it back. I'm gonna keep it for now, so now I'll have two, but I'm gonna be giving this to my dad. Another thing that we're gonna do today is re-hang my lights. I've been living out of my vehicle for almost 2 years, and at the 1.5 year mark, for some reason, they just don't stick anymore. I was working perfectly fine with this duct tape, but it just doesn't want to work like that anymore, and someone recommended Gorilla Tape. So when I was at the grocery store, I came across it, and this was so expensive. This roll was like $11, which is insane, so it better work. Plus, it's clear, so that's nice. You won't see it as much as the gray. Again, hopefully it works. But for now, let's get ready for the day. I haven't even put my contacts in this morning because I just wanted to start filming right away since you're spending the day with me. Yesterday, I spent the night at one of the prettiest campsites I've ever stayed at. The fall foliage is starting to hit in Colorado and it's absolutely gorgeous, and where I stayed, there was a lake, I was surrounded by mountains, and honestly, if I had the power station, I would have stayed there another 2 nights, but I had to drive, pick this up, and I didn't want to have to backtrack. It was absolutely gorgeous. Being born and raised in Arizona, you don't experience fall. Now that I've been traveling and I get to experience each season, fall has actually turned out to be one of my favorite seasons. I would definitely stay there again if I'm in that area. Once I got the news that the Jackery was safe and sound, I obviously went to go pick it up, and then I wanted to go to this one campground spot. I knew the trek up to it was very off-road, and I could not film anything going up because if I even slightly took my foot from any motivation going up, I would start to go back down. I was fully focused getting up there. It started raining, which made the rock slipperier. I kept bottoming out. I just think it's time for me to get a truck because I had a Toyota RAV4 before this RAV4, and where I try to go sometimes, I really push this car to the limit because I'm just low to the ground. But anyways, I made it up there. This was an alpine lake, so you're high in elevation. When I got up there, it was sprinkling, starting to rain, and I needed to cross this puddle, but the puddle ended up being like a pond. And this guy that was up there with his dog was like, oh, other cars went through, you should be good. And I was like, okay. So I go, my engine starts steaming, and I go, this is it. My car's done. Like, once I fully got over, I got out, put my car in park, popped the hood, and I was like, what do I do? I had no service up there either. So then I got to this one spot that was absolutely gorgeous and the best spot anyone could ever have on that lake, in my personal opinion. And I let my car rest. I got out, took some photos, videos, took it all in, was trying to decide if I should stay up there and not have service for 2 days, which means I also wouldn't really be able to get any type of work done. Also, when I looked up the weather before going up there, it said that it was supposed to rain that evening and a little bit the next day. And if that's the case, that puddle would have gotten even bigger, and then I really don't know if I would have made it down. I played it safe. I had to give myself a heart attack and cross the little pond again, and it ended up being fine that time I went through. I think I just got lucky where my car was, because everything going up to this lake, it's not flat at all, and that's why I kept bottoming out. You're probably thinking, why didn't you turn around? First off, you couldn't really turn around. There's not really a spot you could turn around, and then I was already just so far up there that there was no point into turning around. I would love to stay up there one of these days. That's where I originally was gonna plan to film this video, because one, it's a gorgeous campground, and now I'm at this campground. That was my little update. The sun is coming out and it feels super nice. Here is my fit though for today. Got this sweatshirt, one of my favorite sweatshirts that I thrifted, black leggings, and my clogs. Here she is in all her glory. Cute. And the colors are really starting to come through on the mountain, so it's making up for not being able to stay at the lake, even throughout here as well. I love how on my filming days, it's always windy. So instead of you being out here and me sitting and being at my little table, I'm gonna stand. This is one of my favorite things to make while living in my car, because it's just so simple and easy. The only thing that sucks about these, they've gotten more expensive, like everything in the world. Another thing is they used to have plastic lids, so I feel like it doesn't contain the heat so it can cook the noodles long enough. And then I ended up making a pumpkin chai because fall. Oh, hopefully you can hear me. I try to put you inside the vehicle so it blocks out some of the wind, but you're still kind of sticking out now that I'm looking at where I set you. Let's walk over here because there's trees. They're very small, but there's trees right here. And on the other side, uh-oh, wind. On the other side, I can see some color on the mountains. There's kind of an opening over here. Oh, that was not like that yesterday. So pretty. My car also needs to be washed really bad. Here's the front, all the yummy bugs. I'm just gonna show you the before of this mess. Yeah. Okay, up there's a mess, and then in the front could just be a little bit more organized. Yes, this bag is small, but it takes up so much unnecessary space, so I can't wait to see my nieces this weekend, so it's no longer in my car. It's gifts I got for them while I was in Europe. I'll show you them later. I had to jump in because it's starting to sprinkle. I'm also in the process of cleaning this bin, so I'm covered in clothes, but at least I'm almost done with this section. Here's that. I also have my blind set aside, but I do not want to hear anyone say, you have so many clothes, you don't need that many clothes. You know what? Mind your business. I know I'm an overpacker, okay? But the thing is, a lot of stuff that's in the bin is sweatshirts, sweaters, and these are bulky, even when you roll them up. They're all long sleeve. That takes up a lot of space, okay? I got jeans. I do this every time. Oh, I gotta close this. Rain's starting to get in. It's starting to pick up, and at least it sounds super peaceful. Holy cow. It is windy and there is some thunder. Well, at least my car is getting a pre-bath. Clothing bin is all organized. This is all picked up and everything is off the bed. I do have a notebook, my laptop, and the Jackery just right there for now. It has officially stopped raining, so we're reopening it. And I can go back outside. I've been standing outside, stretching my legs. I grabbed an apple. This is a big apple. I'm gonna enjoy this. It cleared out and now all these clouds are starting to come. So it's probably gonna rain again soon. At least the wind has died down. I appreciate that a lot. It just started getting pretty windy again and I felt like a nice cold breeze. I think it's gonna start raining here any second. So I've been still cherishing my time outside. Oh man. It's starting to sprinkle, and since the wind is really picking up, I closed my trunk. I'm gonna lay back, gonna get some emails done. I'm also gonna respond to YouTube and TikTok comments, and then I've been really slacking on Pinterest, which is somewhat a good thing because now I have endless content to repost over there. I'm basically done doing emails, and now I'm gonna start responding to comments. Thing with me is I respond in my head and I don't actually type it. Like, it's so bad. I don't know how to explain it. I respond in my head and then I don't actually physically do it because, like, I'm like, well, what do I want to say back? And then I start overthinking, like, what I'm going to say, and then I just forget to actually respond, but I responded in my head. While I work on those comments, I'm going to have a snack, and that's sour cream and onion chips. This is what it's looking like outside. I swear it has dropped 10 degrees since this second round of rain has come. I may not have finished the rest of the bag. Even though the sun is out right now, after that last rainstorm, it has dropped in temperature so much. I'm about to need to double layer because it's chilly. For my dinner tonight, I am having half of a peanut butter sandwich with a peach cup, and then I am also making dessert tonight. It's the banana boats where you have the banana, you cut it in half, and then you stuff it with chocolate chips and marshmallows, and then usually you let it cook on a fire, but I'm gonna put it on my stove. Did I eat really the best today? I wouldn't say bad. This is my dinner. I may look a little ridiculous right now. I still have the leggings on, but I threw these pants on, and then I threw another jacket over because it is cold. But we're gonna make the dessert now. What you'll need is aluminum foil, chocolate chips, mini marshmallows, and a banana. I usually like when my bananas are really brown. None of these are really to my liking, but you know what? It's okay. Because the browner the banana, the sweeter it is. But we'll work with what I got. I'm also gonna be making a TikTok. Well, this is on the stove for a while. I'm gonna clean up. This is what it looks like. I definitely could have cooked it a little longer, but I just couldn't wait anymore. And I also want to add, you can add anything you want to these. You could put strawberries, you can put peanut butter, you could put almonds, literally anything. Look at that. So good. I'm gonna enjoy this. The sun is setting fast and it is getting really cold. It is time. I miss my lights so much. This tape better not let me down because, wait, why is there only that much? I'll check back in if it's working. I'm still working on the lights, but I came up to the front to turn on my car so I could open up sunroof because tonight is a lunar eclipse and it's looking pretty bright and big. This camera doesn't zoom in that good, but I'll try my best. I switched over to my phone real quick. So still not the best quality, but definitely bright. Lights up the whole sky. Lights are fully hung up. Let's turn on the lights in 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh! Has different settings. These batteries are almost dead. It's usually a little brighter, but yay! So far, none of the tape has fallen down. So fingers crossed, they stay up. It feels so nice. It just adds so much. I've just been reading the Bible. I'm currently reading Psalms, but I'm gonna take a little bit of a break. It's starting to get cold, and I'm gonna put these in my socks because I don't want to turn the heated blanket on right away just because it drains this jackery fast. I have 2 nieces. One's 4, the other one's 2. This is one of the things that they're gonna share. It's a block puzzle and it has 6 different images, and I think it's so cute, and it was from Switzerland. I got these hair clips in Portugal, but as you can see, it's an Italian designer but based in Portugal. I just think they're so cute. This is gonna be for my 4-year-old niece. It is so stinking cute. It's a little mouse and it's just so adorable. And then it comes on a little bed. Okay, now this, you're probably thinking, Haley, you really got a stuffed animal? Yeah, I got my 2-year-old niece a stuffed animal. It's a lion and it roars. She has a thing for lions. Another thing I got for her was this little lion purse. And the back is so cute because it has a little tail. I really hope these didn't melt together, but they're just milk chocolate sardines. This is for my sister's entire family. Same with this Swiss hot chocolate, a dark chocolate, a milk chocolate, And then for my sister, I got her, she loves giraffes, and I saw this and I automatically thought of her. It is handmade in Portugal, super cute. Where I'm thinking she could put it is this one windowsill they put drinks on, but she doesn't have to put it there. But then I was like, well, I can't just get one. I'll get my brother-in-law one. And this is what I got him. I thought they paired well together. And then my sister, I also got Unwrap It because it's taped, but it's a bottle of perfume. I'm just gonna read my Bible for a little bit longer, and then I honestly will probably be on my phone for a little bit, and then I'm gonna go to bed. This is how I spent my day living in my car. Hopefully you enjoyed this video and know that I'm not always doing fun things. I get to see my nieces this weekend, and then after that I have no idea where I'm going. Shocker.